Oh, was that your foot?
What do you think it was?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why don't you get some candles? Do you have any candles?
Yeah, I do. Okay.
What are you laughing at?
I was just thinking about the looks on all those people's faces when they saw that gold.
Get behind me. You got 5 seconds to identify yourself, bud.
Calm down. It's only me. Friendly neighborhood reporter.
Hey, you're too friendly for your own good.
What the heck are you doing here? So stupid. First, I let Alan talk me into signing a contract with first refusal, and then I let myself forget about it. Dumb on top of dumb. I let Alan Spaulding walk away with everything he wants, and I sabotaged my own career.
Well, you had reasons for signing the contract.
Yeah, I thought it seemed like a good idea at the time. Boy, if I had a nickel for every time I've said that.
Look, I'm sorry, but a deal's a deal. I guess I'm a little surprised you didn't fill her in before I got here, because I overheard your conversation with Mr. Spaulding.
What were you talking to Alan about?
I'll explain later.
Dick, would you mind, leaving, please?
All right, but, look, I won't take the pictures now as a personal favor to you. Mr. Spaulding isn't going to be happy, but...
I really don't care much what he likes.
I'll just tell him I couldn't find you. Night.
Night. Well, this better be good.
Well, it's true. I heard about the terms of your contract. Alan told me tonight.
What were you doing talking to Alan Spaulding about my contract for? I mean, what, did you think that you could take care of it for me? Like you thought you could take care of things after I was attacked?
No. I was going to leave it alone. I got involved in your business once before. You told me not to, and I learned my lesson. This was between you and Alan, and I figured you could handle yourself.
Fine. But when you saw that I had forgotten about the terms of my contract, why didn't you remind me? I feel like such a fool. There I was, getting all my hopes up so high. I mean, singing like a carefree idiot all the way home in the car.
Well, I kind of like the sound of your voice.
You could have tried.
What is this, Reva? Look, I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. If I butt into your business, you get mad. If I don't butt into your business, you get even madder. What am I supposed to do?
I don't like being kept in the dark. I can't stand that.
Yeah, I know. I've noticed.
I mean, when I don't know what's going on, I have a tendency to draw my own conclusions, okay? And they're usually the worst.
Well, I can't say I blame you for that. Here, why don't we eat these before they melt?
Oh, thanks. I'm sorry that I snapped at you the way I did before. It's just that with all the mudslinging that was going on at that reception, I'm a little bit on edge.
Huh. You don't believe that garbage about me sabotaging the journal, do you?
It's just that something's going on, and I don't know what it is.
What do you mean?
Well, Maeve and Fletcher seem to think that you were the one who threw that tire iron into the presses. Why would they think something like that?
Look, it's true that I made Maeve an offer for the journal, not only to relieve her of the burden of the newspaper, but also to try to salvage the last reputable paper in town from Alan Spaulding. Now, Maeve took it the wrong way. She took it as a personal attack against her because of everything that's happened between us since the death of our child. Now, it seems that she thinks everything I'm doing is directed against her, including what happened at the journal.
Fletcher seems to believe that, too.
Oh, Fletcher will believe anything that Maeve tells him to. He's got a crush on her. You know, you've seen them together. You know how he feels about me.
He cares about Maeve.
Yeah, well, she's convinced him that that's the equivalent of him hating me.
Fine. All right. But that still doesn't explain what she told me in the ladies' room.
What did she say?
She said that you had threatened Louis Darnell. When I asked her how, she said, ask Kyle. Well, I'm asking now. What did you say to Louis?
I told Louis that if he didn't take the baby away from Maeve, I would.
Why?
Reva, this is going to sound like I want to hurt Maeve.
Yes, it does.
But I don't. You've got to understand something. She and I suffered a terrible loss. But she won't accept that. She won't deal with what's happened and get on with her life. She won't even give me any details about what happened. Instead, she's using the baby to deny it. She's hanging on to that child like it was a lifeline. Let me ask you something. Do you think that it's healthy for a woman to use a baby like that to feed her own emotional needs? Do you think it's healthy to depend on a baby like that?
No. A baby needs to be cared for and loved. A baby also needs to feel as if he has someone he can depend on.
I agree with you, but Louis just couldn't see it that way. And if I had to lean on him a little bit to get him to see the light, then that's what I had to do. And if Maeve blames me for losing the baby, that's her problem. But I did what I thought was right, and I would do the same thing again.
You know, Ben is with Maeve tonight. Maybe I should go over there or call.
Well, is Sophia there, too?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, there's probably no harm there, but I think we should avoid having this happen again in the future. The baby deserves to be with someone filled with love, not someone filled with bitterness and hate. I think Louis made the right choice. The baby does deserve to be with you.
You really care that much about the baby?
Yeah, I care that much about the baby. And I care that much about you, too.
Had a feeling I'd find you here.
What do you want?
Sorry for breaking in like this, Reva. I heard about Mr. Sampson's reception. I'm here to get some answers. Where did you get the gold?
My divers found it at the bottom of Stony Lake.
How did you know it was there?
I didn't. The divers went down. They were looking for some mineral deposits. They found the gold there, and they gave it to me.
Can you trust your divers?
Well, of course I can trust them. They turned in the gold, didn't they?
Yeah, and you didn't. Why?
I gave the gold back to its rightful owner. There was an Andorran symbol on the bottom of the box. I called the ambassador, and you know the rest.
That gold was evidence, and you obstructed justice by not turning it over to the police.
Well, I didn't know it was evidence, did I? Because you didn't see fit to include me in the details of your investigation.
Huh. You got all the answers, don't you?
Look, Manelli, don't blame me for your problems. If you've got something to deal with the ambassador, talk to him.
I already have. He won't cooperate. The gold's in his possession, and he's protected by diplomatic immunity.
Well, I guess there's nothing we can do about that.
You were there when Reva was attacked in Stony Lake. The gold may be the only clue that will lead us to her attacker, or don't you care about that either?
No, I know who my attacker was. I recognized his eyes. It was Jackson Fremont.
And that's the only evidence you can give me.
I know it was him. What more do you need?
Something I can go to court with. Jackson has a whole list of people who will swear he was in Dayton on the day you were attacked.
Well, he's lying.
Maybe, but I'll have to prove it. With any luck, maybe I can break his alibi.
I appreciate everything you're doing, Frank.
Yes, that's right. We appreciate everything you're doing,
Yeah,
Frank.
well, you're not out of this investigation yet. You know, that story about the gold sounds a little pat to me.
Don't you have a blackout to take care of?
I'll be in touch. With you, too.
Thanks, Frank. Why didn't you tell him that you found the gold at Jackson's apartment and that Alan was there to get it?
Why didn't you tell him?
Because I want to go after Alan and Jackson myself.
So do I.
Handshake deal?
It's a deal. Well, I guess I better go.
Walk this way.
You're such a crazy mixed-up kid.
Ouch! Stop it, my foot!
Now we're even.
Oh, isn't it beautiful? The only light is from the stars.
That's beautiful. So are you. Kiss me.
Get home safely.